Hello, everyone. It is time for
Hello.
my 100th episode, 100 follower extravaganza. As soon as I get things.
Mm.
Okay, there. Sorry. I know you all want to see the baby. He played the baby, but I have to get it to work first because it's been a while since I used the Wii.
Mm. The Wii, the Wii, the double Wii,
There
the
you go.
extra Wii, the I don't know, I'm making shit up now.
Here we are.
Yay.
Wii.
Hold the Wii remote in a horizontal
Wha-
position. Remove all extension controllers from the Wii remote before playing. We are Metroid Other M. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It would also help if my character actually talked. There we go.
Yep.
Here we are. Metroid Other M. By the way,
Yeah.
you want to see the most depressing thing about this?
Hmm.
Look at this. Look at what I fucking did.
You 100%ed it?
I 100%ed it.
Took you 12 hours and 30 minutes, huh?
Yep.
Dang. We're in for some fun here.
Yep. Go ahead and get started with the baby. Metroid Other M takes place immediately after Super Metroid.
I see.
You'll see cutscenes of events at the end of Super Metroid where Mother Brain kills the baby, and apparently Samus is broke up about it. Yes.
Mm.
I just realized my audio seems to be really low. Let's see if I can fix that.
Mm.
Hardware down. Recording. Microphone. Levels. It's still at 80. So. Crap, set 100 now.
Now you're louder. Now you're quieter.
There, I made it 84. There you go. Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Let's get this thing started.
Yeah.
Gonna play this on normal mode because I don't want to play this game any longer than I have to. Gonna turn up the volume of the game real quick. Darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see. Look at how cinematic this all is.
Cinema.
You know what's absolute cinema? The baby. I wasn't fucking kidding.
What?
Why am I still alive? baby.
The baby. Hi, Mother Brain. I'll be the ruler of video game land.
Video game land.
Oh, and yeah, spoilers for Super Metroid, but the baby dies. No. And this is supposed to have, and the way that this is supposed to show off is that Metroid gets the power to, sorry, Samus. Oh, I'm tired. Samus has the power to make Mother Brain taste the rainbow, but you don't see a rainbow there, so I call bullshit. Please ignore the fact that I called Samus Metroid. That's a spoiler for later.
Okay, Samus.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste.
Hyper Beam, what is she, a Pokemon?
And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Right, let's get started.
Yeah.
Ready for a quick test, Samus? Let's start with a little warm-up. Try a charge beam for me. Try a charge beam for me. Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it. Okay, more ball. Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of Morphball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus.
Enjoy this tutorial, which,
All right,
if you're a
stand in the
regular Metroid player, would mean jack shit.
Surprised? From there, kick climb to work your way up. Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals.
Hi, Foxo.
Hi, Kit.
Oh, is Kid in the chat?
Yes.
Okay,
Hello,
good.
Fox.
Let's check
I
your
will
reaction.
not invite you this time.
Here come some beams.
Kid, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Foxo is possibly troubleshooting, I don't know.
Okay, those are the moves I remember. Nice. Remember how that feels. Next, how about a missile test? Use concentration to replenish your missile supply. One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh? Why not say hello with a missile? Like you picked him off. The rest is all you, Sims. Okay, looking good. Sims, now's your chance. How about you try using a power? This area is well fortified, so don't hold back.
Frickin' power
Allow adequate
bomb.
room around you during power bomb.
Yeah.
All right, Samus. That's it for the test. Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Frickin'
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never.
Roshan, what am I hearing in the background
The
over
finality
there?
of it struck me once again.
Sorry. I'm playing
Mission
Fortnite.
completed. The
Mm,
planet
Mm.
Zephyr was annihilated, and
mm.
all Metroids were exterminated.
I'm fighting the
Simple
fucking
report.
Splatoon Lalafell.
Dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
all the Metroids were eliminated. Yay!
Murder.
I don't know how much time passed
Every
since then.
cat's favorite thing.
Days went by in their
Exactly.
quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities.
Hello.
Nothing more than a
Hi,
faded memory.
kid.
Hello, Fox.
Hello. There you go. The
Codename
shitty
Baby's
Metroid
Cry.
game gets my shitty Ficromon.
A common SOS for the urgency of
Hello,
a
we
baby
can hear
crying.
you.
The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention.
Yeah, that's what a
The
signal
signal was
is.
coming from a remote part of space.
So fucking
I
stupid.
altered the course of my
The
ship
the
as
su-
if
the
this
the
detour
subtlety
had already
signal
been part of
was
my
lost
flight
on her,
plan.
huh?
But as subtle as a baby's cry.
It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Yes, we all are crying specifically because of you. Oh boy, I have had a day. I do not feel so hot, so nice to be able to be here.
It's
Yeah,
so good to have
you-
you.
I hope my suffering will help you feel better.
Yes. I'm going to enjoy this personally.
Baby bottle ship.
Well,
Do you think they laid on the motherhood allegory thick enough? I don't know for sure. Comic with my little programming language, guys. I'm gonna have it say Flatpak for users, and the little Rust crab's gonna be saying run on any Linux distribution with a single button, and the users go yay, and then it'll say Flatpak for developers, and it'll list all the things I was doing today, and picture the developer making a noose with an Ethernet cord.
Oh boy.
Why does that sound like something you would end up thinking?
It's just been that kind of day. Even my commit messages were getting really salty. The good news is my app is under review. It's packaged, and I get to find out whether the exceptionally pedantic rules have been met or not.
It better. That better be the most popular freaking app for that goddamn thing.
Well, it's very simple. It's mostly, in fact, this version 0.1 is basically just the system timers and the power controls. The actual timers and stuff I did test, but I don't have a UI for them yet, so they will be in the next one. Samus, what OS does your power suit run on? I need to know. This is important.
You deserve more victories. You deserve more things that give you income.
I appreciate it. I hope that where that goes. But even if it's not like super popular, I made some good professional advances.
Yes.
So, part of the reason this game's controls are so bad, I remember reading about the development, was because one of the main developer was adamant about not using the nunchuck attachment, which would have solved so many problems.
I know, right?
Why?
It said he wanted Metroid to be like more simple and straightforward, and like they wouldn't want you to have to use. I don't know what it was. He just had a weird thing against the nunchuck.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Okay. So to be fair, that does sound like something that would happen during the Wii.
There's only one person who calls me princess.
That does sound like something a
and
developer
that
would say
person
during
is
the
Anthony
Wii.
Higgs of the Galactic
Yeah.
As much as nostalgic as I am for that era,
Hey, and your buddy's here too.
It was a little ad hoc.
They really did want to push the whole
a
motion
general in the Galactic
controls.
Federation Army. Not only a trusted
And now we have the
confidant,
introduction
but
of a
also my
character
former
that is
superior
so
officer.
not even close to how the character actually acted
Yes.
like
There was a time when I
to
was
any of
enrolled in
our
the
any
Galactic
of our
Federation
ideas of what the character actually would fucking be.
Army.
Yeah, if you played
When I
Fusion,
was young and inexperienced.
you would find yourself a little bit puzzled.
As the result of a certain incident,
Yep.
I left Adam's
I've never
and
played
set out
Metroid
on my
games, so I
path as a
don't know.
solitary bounty hunter.
Only one person calls me princess. It was my grandma. I hope she had cookies.
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place.
Hey Samus, do you ever get
And then
swamp
I
ass
asked
in
what
that thing?
circumstances
His first
led
words were
Federation
typical of
here.
something Adam would say.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
It took me another 5 minutes to figure out how to extend my middle finger alone in this power suit.
Can you guys still hear 14?
No.
I can hear tiny, very, very subtle little blips, but very irregularly.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser.
I'm playing a lore accurate Mikote
The electrical system here is out,
14,
and we can't be very walled
which
in.
means I'm playing a bard.
We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without.
Hang on, I gotta take my
damage.
clothes off. My number one side effect from my shots was just sweaty. I have a case of being gross. A terrible, terrible case of gross.
Yes.
You know what's
Because
funny about FF11?
Hmm.
The archery class and the gun class are the same thing. So it's really funny doing the ranger quests, and they're written as if you're using a bow. I'm not using a bow.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
I am using a gun because guns are.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me of the idea
Adam
of the
hadn't authorized
guns
it,
and arrows being crossed
and I
over.
decided to remain on
There's
site
this
for the sake of the
terrible movie, absolutely the worst. And I have a buddy, and he and I would specifically go to bad movies. It was Hansel and Gretel with Jeremy Renner, and they were like witch hunters.
By the
And his
way, this
critical
is
weakness
fucking.
was it was so bad.
By the way, this is
Okay.
fucking stupid.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
could
the permission system.
Yeah, the permission system that freaking that Samus initially places on herself. The thing that really should be the case is Adam says, if you want to continue with us on this mission, you need to follow my orders. Like, he specifically should say that instead of Samus being a little bit not even close to what her character should be.
See, that way you can shoot Adam in the kneecap and being like, nope, I'm in charge. So, but sorry, I just ghost train of thought if I forget. So the Hansel and Gretel movie. So first of all, because Hansel had eaten too much of the witch's candy, his main weakness was, I shit you not, magic diabetes.
Oh.
and there's this one scene where he pulls out, like, he sets up this thing and he's got like a Gatling gun, but it's crossbows or something. I barely even remember quite how that worked, but it was the stupidest thing I'd ever seen, and I loved it.
Gatling crossbow, isn't that the weapon that Van Helsing had?
It wouldn't surprise me.
That shot stakes.
Yeah, there was one of those in an old webcomic called Sluggy Freelance, and some guy made it when they were fighting vampires. It was this Gatling stake firing thing that can fire 100 stakes in under a second. Trouble is, it just unleashed all of them in one burst against a single vampire, and it takes 5 hours to reload.
So if you needed one, like Paul Rubens dead, that was your gizmo, huh?
One of the best death scenes in cinema.
That's still one of my favorites of all time. Have you guys seen the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's okay. So Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, plays one of the vampires, and this won't spoil anything for you probably, but he gets staked at one point, and he spends like 5 minutes going, ah, like contorting into various positions. It just
finally collapses, and then Buffy and the main bad guys start talking to each other, and then he rears up against ah.
Good stuff. So I do credit them on Other M for doing actually a decent job of like hybridizing 2D and 3D playing fields. Granted, it still would have been leagues better if they hadn't had the hate boner for the nunchuck attachment, but it was still impressive. Because before this, the only examples they had were Prime and then like the original series. So this is kind of the first time they actually tried to squish them together. Enjoy a bit of squishing around here. I just saw in voice text, I get like images you can hear. I would like to see the baby.
Yeah.
Have you How do you guys feel about Lupin the Third's 60s sideburns?
Like the space station, it is a dark tomb full of nothing but regret. That is what I think of sideburns from the era. I try not to think of the 70s at all, to be honest.
I said 60s.
You see, it is a metaphor. My brain is as vacant as the bottle ship. I love Werner Herzog. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
One of my favorites cameos of his was on Rick and Morty. It was just kind of a throwaway bit, but there was this joke about Jerry having to give up his penis was needed to save some alien diplomat hero's life.
Yep, remember that one.
And he's like, "You do not understand how important the penis is in their culture. It's funny if they're too big. It's funny if they're too small. The entire culture revolves around penis."
Yes, I remember that. It was fucking hilarious.
And he had a great one in American Dad.
I vaguely remember that one, yeah.
Here we go.
And the last season of Metalocalypse, he did the intros for every episode. And so it came to pass, etc.
Yes, that's like one of the first things I hear when I see him in anything, and so it came to pass. Speaking of like funny narrations, have you ever seen Snoop Dogg do Planet Earth, where he's like narrating nature documentaries?
No.
And he's usually pretty stoned. Oh damn! I know what kind of bird that is. He a flamingo. Oh damn! Flamingos is stupid. Look at him go. It's good stuff. They should do that for like Metroid Wildlife. I want to see like a Metroid documentary.
I will.
Ah, freaking Admir's not authorized the use of bombs. Fuck off.
I think it would be funny with this.
You guys, which one of Lupin's jacket colors is your favorite?
Black, like my heart. No, I don't know.
Probably red.
I like the red. I was gonna say I like the red. It's too bad they say that unauthorized bombs aren't allowed because, I mean, yes, unauthorized bombs are the most fun kind of bomb. That next to the one that I set off next to Roshan that gets him to absolutely obliterate me in worms for the next half hour.
Sucks is that I can barely fucking see anything.
Here. In voice text, I'm posting a thing with all four of Lupin's jacket colors. Pick your favorite.
Now I want to see him doing the big jacked versus big pant meme.
You will be bitten.
I admit, Lupin kind of rocks pink.
What?
Look in voice text.
My dad actually had a pink suit. And it was like one of the only ones I'd ever actually seen in person where he had like the suit jacket was actually pink, and it looked a lot like that actually. Actually, that picture in general looks eerily like my dad from that era.
Huh. Cool. That was Lupin's look in the 80s, and they briefly brought it back in one episode of one of the recent shows.
Of course, the most awkward part of my dad's ensemble was it took me a while to clue into this when I was younger, but he had a toupee. And we were on a trip one time, and my siblings had hinted at it, and I kept trying to ask my dad about it, but I was too embarrassed because I didn't want to make him feel bad or whatever. So I came up and I'm like, "Hey Dad, do you like it on top of the boat?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Oh boy.
I just couldn't do it. Because we were around Puget Sound on a little cruise. Not like a cruise thing, I guess, but like a day thing, not like an actual cruise. The computer's just like, oh my god, someone wants a new Metroid Other M save file in the year of our Lord 2025? It's a miracle.
The miracle where you all get to watch me suffer.
Hey, 100's a good achievement. Congratulations on your pain.
Dead scientist.
He's dead. Someone or something.
He's either dead or he did a really bad job on Double Dare.
I can help. Kitty can help give you pain. Kitty can help very well.
Oh.
Get away from me!
Even with you cutting out a little bit, I am intrigued.
Because I.
It was obvious that there was some pervasive danger throughout
Let
the
me
facility.
tweak it a little bit more, make it a little more
I didn't
sensitive.
know what had brought Adam here.
Trying to put it so that it
audio's
doesn't.
so fiddly, I don't blame you.
Was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Am I better now?
You sound good to me.
This facility is in complete disorder.
I still think it's hilarious that I tried booting into my Windows 11 partition after like cleaning that and doing a system restore on my microphone was just super fucked up, so I immediately switched to Linux and it's fine, despite the reputation of Linux audio. Like Microsoft, that's an L you're gonna have to eat pretty hard. Microsoft's been having a lot of those lately, though. You heard that they are now, at least if you're on like the Canary branch of Windows 11, they're now introducing Copilot as like an agent, so you can be like, oh, that's hard to read, could you adjust my system font, or organize my porn folder in order of most to least I mean, I don't know how good it would be at that one, but
Sam, I'm authorizing missile use.
see, the distinct lack of agency of Samus in this game is a consistent problem. Because she's the kind of person who would specifically act in a situation if people were in danger, like, command structure be damned. Like, that's why she and Adam didn't get along, was because she would not mindlessly follow orders. That's why she just decided I'm probably not best in the Federation military.
And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Attack the part where it looks like Silent Hill's Shattered Memories. I found that the other day among my game stash, around all those old games, by the way. Shattered Memories.
Nice.
That is a weird Silent Hill game. Like, yeah. I don't say that in a bad way, I just say that in a perplexed way. I still don't quite know where to file some of the choices made. All I know is because I'm so good at getting lost in video games, the sections where you're running from monsters, and I end up running in circles, almost inevitably, start to really tick me off.
Yeah, that sounds like you, if 14 is anything to go off of.
Hey, look, Fingers put a leash on me. It was for fun, but it was for a reason too. Oh, good, you shot at Scooey Bit. Good, you shot.
Turned out its eyeball was also a bug.
Man, what is it with this franchise? Eyeball and bug are two words that don't belong anywhere remotely near each other.
But I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my
Except the one in Alien Earth, that one's awesome.
You don't move unless I say so.
Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. I liked that thing.
Until I say so.
This conversation should have been the first thing they had instead of Samus choosing to not do anything in the first place.
Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages.
So dumb.
Me?
It meant radical, pizza time, bros, turtles in a half shell.
Giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though.
I do get the sense
I was going through a goth
which was normally cool and not
Oh, sorry,
want to
Rush.
joke around. But he would
But
end
the-
all of his mission briefings
Sorry,
by
my bad.
saying, "Any objections, lady?"
I'm just saying, I get the
He was
sense that this
joking,
game isn't very well
but
liked.
others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child.
I'm glad you still
Or
enjoy
used
11
kid
so much.
gloves because I was a woman.
Enjoy what?
And yet with Adam, I was grateful
I'm glad you're still
for the
enjoying that
nod.
game so much.
My
Which
past has
feeling?
left me with an uneasy soul.
Oh, I got the impression you
As
were
a
playing
result,
11, or were
it
you just
touched
talking
me
about
on
it?
some level that Adam
I
would
was just talking.
acknowledge
I'm
that
playing
past
14.
by calling me something
Oh,
talented,
okay.
like
I was
lady.
playing 11 earlier, though.
And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate.
And I mentioned Ring. I
My
mentioned
thumbs
it's
down
called
was a
Ranger
twofold
in
response.
11. I mentioned it because
A sign of derision
it's
for
what I'm
being called a
leveling. It's what
lady,
I'm leveling right
and
now.
a signal of complete
Going to shoot
understanding
a bunch
of the mission
of goblins
orders.
and bunnies. To crimes.
The other soldiers were always willing to support me with
That's
easy
what does.
smiles, despite the fact that I
I am
clearly had
the
so
bunny
much yet to
murderer.
learn. Among them was Anthony.
Yes.
In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers.
Hey, where's the one at the end of the
my
table? He's gonna show us
response was to
Bishop's knife
become
trick.
increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove. A chip on my shoulder.
It was my goth phase. I went to Hot Topic
And I
every
was
time I
angry.
went to the mall.
I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken.
At one point, I was relatively convinced there was more
Beyond that,
Orange Julius flowing through me than blood.
I was scared.
I feel like
Even
Alexandria
in
has
the
more beef
naivete
with
of my youth,
Chronicle now as we've
I
been
could
playing them.
see in Adam's joking
Yeah,
manner
because that
how
one's
close
almost
he
down to
felt me.
nature. The similarity there.
Adam knows my past.
I will say
And
that
he knows me
lore-wise,
better than anyone
Alexandria
else.
is
By the way, I
much
should
more
make
powerful than
Confession time.
time for me to make
Because
something
I was
very
so
clear.
young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure.
I recommend reading the manga and using that as the
And
baseline
I
for
rebelled
the
against
storyline.
him.
It's a good manga.
I knew I could get
Yeah.
away with it.
The
And his
and
paternal
use that as
compassion
the
in
basis
face of
for
my
Adam
rebellion
Malkovich's character and not
reinforced the
this game.
special bond I felt with him.
For the human Adam Malkovich as a
I
character.
understood well that
I
chances
enjoy
were
some of
slim
the
that I
humanoid
would ever
aliens
find
that they put on
anyone
the
that
Federation
understood me like
teams.
Adam.
Like they've got that one guy who looked like the drawing of Link from the Legend of Zelda
Time came, I
cartoon
still left his side.
in the 80s.
I was so
I was so disappointed when I found out his species weren't called the Twinkians, but you know, you can't win them all.
Oh gee.
Exactly what
Yeah, because
transpired here on the
if
bomb
you
surface is
watched
uncertain.
the original
Here's what we
thing,
do know.
there's something that happens later in this
Thought
that
had been destroyed is operational
flies
again.
very much in the face of pretty much
Recent
every
casualties
bit of
attributed to
Samus's
an
backstory.
unidentified and lethal
Oh
creature.
yeah.
The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can.
I just want to know a
but
really
priority
fun
one
fact.
is to find any survivors and bring
Only if it's
them to
very,
safety.
very fun. I better
Boy,
be
this cutscene
crying.
going on, never
Consider
mind.
this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless.
And I have worse news. The only Ethernet port on these suits is on your ass.
To the facility's navigation booths.
Oh.
Well then, Lyle,
Yeah.
investigate Sector 1
Eh.
and show a little restraint with
Yeah.
the explosives. Gotcha. Maurice, you cover Sector 2.
Wait, quick forward
Repair
question.
any equipment you come across. Affirmative. Anthony, you're
Because
Sector 3.
we've been doing our
To you
whole
to decide whether
funny
plasma guns are called for.
bunny versus cat AI
James,
thing.
check out the
Oh,
control.
yeah.
Our communication issues might be
Is
the result
Carnival
of
aware
electrical
of how
interference. Yes, sir.
of
KG,
Alexandria's abilities and is
run a
it
complete
coping
sweep
or?
of the residential quarters and investigate any
She
traces
probably
of
has some
survivors.
sense of it, yeah.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget
She's just too
check
petulant
in
to admit it.
regularly via navigation booths.
So
And
I was
Samus,
gonna say
you
before.
go to the system management room.
I want to know how
Do everything you
long
can to get
the
the
original
electrical
Loop on
system
the
back
Third
up and
manga
running.
ran.
Looks like your comm system is still
From
functional.
1967 to 1971,
everything
then it
you
came
see
back
will
from
also appear on this
1977 to 1981.
Oh dang, that's like 4 average
Regarding
mangaka's
auxiliary weapons,
lifespans.
The use of bombs has been
Yeah.
authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and
Exactly,
authorize use as we can.
The mangaka behind Loop on the Third passed away in
plans to
2019.
authorize the use of
He
power
lived pretty
bombs.
long time.
As you know, they
He
have
was
the
pretty
ability
old.
to spread a
There's
high
got to be a
temperature
VIP
heat
line
wave over a
in
large
heaven for
area,
those guys, I would
affecting
hope.
living things.
Like they'd be like, you paid your dues, chief. Come on in. Don't wait out here.
You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials.
Yes, Adam. I'm glad Adam
Once
was
the
here to
mission in the
remind me
system
that bombs are
management room is
dangerous.
complete,
When I was a child, I once used a power bomb, and I thought it would be more like a silly string or
I
confetti.
want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the
Did I tell you
briefing.
the first time I actually tested to see whether an AI was uncensored or not?
Joint mission I'd been a part of since
A while ago was to ask it to tell me how to build a bomb. And when I finally did find one that was uncensored, it told me, and then it ended with, "But be careful, bombs are dangerous." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm glad you added that. We would have been in a real pickle if you hadn't specified that last part."
And strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events. I responded.
I mean, to be fair, the mechanics behind explosives are pretty well.
No objections, of course.
You could probably figure it out just from some basics.
That's the most fun way to figure it out, if you ask me. Like, I legitimately want to know, like, how many miners historically, how many, like, miners or scientists or whatever's last words were whoopsie doopsie.
I don't know what specifically those words, but the sentiment probably is.
Oh, I was watching a Wheel of Fortune rerun with my family yesterday, and I about died because they were trying to solve the puzzle, and the guy goes, "Miners and hoes!"
I remember that,
Pat Sajak just goes, "This is a family show!"
Whoa.
This is Wheel of Fortune, Joe!
Missile tank acquired. Ah, but you have permission to get missile tanks. You know, he didn't say permission to use missile tanks. Pity.
What?
I'm just being a dick about Adam.
Oh, no, I just didn't even register what you were saying earlier.
Oh, well, I am also using my shittier microphone, so.
I was wondering why I was having some difficulty hearing.
Yeah, I didn't want to hoof my equipment. I'm so damn tired. I spent the first half of today packaging my stuff for FlatHub, and literally right as I was about to submit it, I found out that the version of the flat pack builder for FlatHub I was using was the wrong version, and when I used the correct version, it threw a completely different set of errors.
Oh dear.
Lovely.
Flatpak is obnoxious because, like, it's amazing for users, but good God, because it's sandboxed, you have to, like, build it really, really carefully with, like, the things it needs, and like, you have to tell it what it can access, and you have to, like, copy certain files into its directories if you need access to them.
You have to feed it cookies and call it a good boy. Try to get it to fucking work.
I tried that too. It finally came down to me. Writing a what I like to call a classic fuck it all build script, where I kind of brute force it to try and figure out what on earth it's mad about.
Mad about your face.
I think maybe it's mad because Lupin looked better in pink than the guys on Miami Vice.
He wore pink for an entire TV show.
Oh, that makes me think of the Pink Panther. You guys ever see those old Peter Sellers movies, the Pink Panther movies?
I have not, no.
I have
Some of them are really, really funny.
Frickin' Chief Inspector Dreyfus.
One of my favorites is where he's talking to Dreyfus, and Clouseau's leaning back in his office chair, and at one point he leans back and loses balance, and he reaches out and grabs the inspector's tie and, like, bangs his face on the table. Peter Sellers was really good at the physical comedy side of things, surprisingly. Oh, even the walls are gooey.
Ew.
That's why Samus gets paid the big bucks. It says on her CV, killer of the GUI. It also mentions good singing voice in the right shower, but not as many employers give her props for that.
There we go. Now maybe I can actually have some light so that I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing in here.
Singing is overrated.
Fuck you.
How dare.
Running into walls, build character.
Running into walls, big character, Natasha. We must find Moose and Squirrel. Yeah.
Skanyakov, did you know? You do not want to know what happened to us after Perestroika, comrade. Oh, I remember these guys. These guys are assholes in the original. Especially the really big ones. They can jump like the entire screen in one go.
Right. Okay, Katie has changed mind and will now play 11. It is time to shoot some more bunnies.
Unforgivable.
In game.
Suffer.
Look, they shouldn't get so much EXP if they didn't want to get. If they didn't want to die.
Also makes me think of that classic RPG meme, you're talking to God, you can see a health bar, that means technically you can kill him.
Yes. If it has HP, you can kill it.
I will be right back, hang on.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't have the HP, you can kill it if there's some scripted death.
Oh, right. Frickin' think of this. Oh, come on. There was like a little thing there blocking my way. Bap.
An interesting thing about 11 is that it's, I think, the only RPG, the only like JRPG that I've played that has like a gun class, and you actually have to get ammo for it. Like you use each ammo separate. Like I know, that's not uncommon. Games like Fallout, you obviously don't have infinite ammo, but it's weird for a non-survival game.
It used to be like that in early Final Fantasy, like before the pixel remasters and stuff. You'd need like actual ammo.
Didn't Shinas in 6 use ammo? I don't remember. Cause no, I think in 6 you only needed one of each, right? At least in the Pixel remaster.
Yeah, Machinist you only needed to buy the tool, but I think in 3 or 4 bows used ammo originally.
I never played. What? Wait, what? What's this had ammo? 3 and 4.
Bows.
Bows. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bows are a thing that uses ammo. Who is it?
I have some ramen. My sister My sister made these awesome tomato basil grilled cheese sandwiches, and my stomach's having none of it, so ramen it is.
Aww.
I don't regret getting my shots because that way when I gnaw on you guys, you won't need to like get your rabies shots. You're good to go. You'll know it's just me being me.
How about you get your ears numbed by a wolf?
Heresy.
Mwah.
The cat will do it whether you like it or not. So
Nibble the radar dishes.
Yeah, telling a cat makes it want to do it no harder. We have that in common.
Nibble the radar dishes.
You're better at the navigating this element than I was when I first started playing this. For whatever reason, I kept flubbing jumps really bad playing this game.
It's a lot easier to do that now that I can fucking see.
Yeah, having visibility definitely makes things easier.
You'd think by now Samus, all the places she goes have night vision in her visor, but you know.
I wonder what machinists would be like in 14 if you had to actually buy every single shot you took.
Oh, you can't reach the thing R2-D2 has sex with in the movies. You know, the really short computer things. You know.
The computer modules.
Yeah.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
I'm sorry for not talking much about the game. Unfortunately, I have zero clue what's going on. So
I don't mind you talking about any random shit as long as it's funny.
Also, it makes you feel better.
Also,
it makes you feel better. Also, it makes you feel better. The developers didn't really have any idea what was going on either.
I'll leave you to survey Sector 1.
The baby, the baby.
What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
You're not my dad, Adam.
Oh, by the way, like, pay close attention to these wall boobs. They will be important after you beat the what would technically be considered post game.
Alright, I am rapidly approaching the bunny shooting.
You're gonna be shooting bunnies?
I'm too full of ramen, but I register an objection.
Get registers an objection. How you plead, Roshan?
I plead bites his ear.
The court sustains your bite, damn it.
Yes, nibble the radar dishes. Do it.
My fault for making them stand out with the piercings.
Yes.
Yeah, shiny is appealing to Kitty. in ways that you probably don't intend.
So Zero,
I'm just imagining a cat just pawing at Kit Cabot's piercings.
So, what are you saying? Saying, Kit?
Is the screen compressed, or is it like cropped in a because the aspect ratios different? Because
yeah, the aspect ratio is wider because I'm using a RC2. I'm gonna pause this for their enemies. I'm using a HDMI, RCA to HDMI adapter.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So now it's set to. The problem is though is that in doing so, it's kind of stretched.
Gotcha.
I could probably set the screen itself to be 4:8 to be
4:3.
4:3.
Yeah, I mean, only if you want. I think I've been able to get the gist of everything. I just was wondering if that was a hardware thing or not. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. That's just the thing that's going on.
Fair enough.
Going into Sector 1. Oh boy, it's these things. Hey, you remember these things from Super Metroid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Bunny has been shot.
Yes, good. Shoot the bunnies, and we will only come back stronger. Let the hate flow through you.
Actually, I level up and they die fast. Dummy.
Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Get wrecked.
I heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise Ass after that time he got drunk at the White Elephant Party, but yeah.
With this stupid bunny.
Yes.
Ah, here we are. Finally.
For anyone on the stream, I only do this because of Kit's bunny character. Because it's funny.
We are kind of asses to each other. Darth Plagueis always makes me think of this meme. Makes me think of this meme I have. Let me grab it. Anytime Darth Plagueis gets mentioned, my brain always goes back to this thing.
For legal reasons, I do not actually hate bunnies.
Why is mobile Discord not saving images? What is going on here?
It's been doing that lately for some reason.
It just updated. Now it's not saving images anymore.
No, it's been doing it for me on and off for a while, and I need to restart the app to get it working again.
I just restarted the app and it didn't work for me.
Oh dear.
Oh, now it suddenly has. Great.
Here we go. I found Darth Plagueis. I always think of this. Finally found it. There it is. Okay, I don't have too many tabs in this bitch.
And the bunny made me level up.
There you go. This I always like breaking this one out when I think of Darth Plagueis.
Look at this. Someone sent me something really funny that I'm gonna post in Flying Bucket because of the nature of it.
Oh, the other part of the problem. I just realized I'd accidentally zoomed way in too on part of the screen, so that was also why part of it was cut off. So, oh good, phenomenal. Hooray!
Is an issue.
Oh, I saved the stream, guys. Don't worry, I'm on it. I got you covered.
I just want to know what I posted. Look in the NSFW memes channel and Kit server.
Also, by the way, you see there, that's the... It requires Powerbomb in order to access that.
Let me see. Kit, this will make you laugh, I promise.
Hey, anybody who's played Metroid Fusion, doesn't this look familiar?
I need to try a Metroid game.
I'm a big fan. I like
Where is this?
Look in Kit server. Look in the VIP lounges meme channel.
Warning is now in effect in Sector 1. Please avoid traveling alone and remain
Here's my
armed.
reaction.
Stay alert to your surroundings at all times.
If it'll load. What is it doing? This is Kitty reaction.
So funny.
Oh, by the way, don't you love the sounds that play on my Wiimote? It just goes wow anytime I recharge my missile. And the fact that you have to recharge your missile is kind of silly. When what should be happening is that your... Actually, if I recall correctly, I don't even think enemies drop health in this game.
There are a couple of odd gameplay choices relative to some of the other Metroid games.
Yeah.
Sequence complete.
What my baby back baby
I'm becoming
back.
a little bit nervous. Becoming a little bit nervous about Prime 4 because they gave Samus a wisecracking sidekick, and that needs to be done very delicately, or you're just going to ruin the entire atmosphere.
Oh yeah, because because that kind of situation screams the possibility of
Well, like, they could raise the possibility of, like, raising stakes by, like, putting him in, like, danger or showing... Like, I guess they could raise emotional stakes that way. They could, the same way they tried to do with the computer Adam.
I mean, the hard part with that is if they're too wisecracky, then you just don't care enough about them for stakes to be
Yeah,
raised.
if he's too wisecracky, you get Samus who goes on comms. She goes, Adam, do I have permission to use missiles now on this guy, this very second, please?
Yeah, basically you go from you want to protect the guy to you want that guy to fucking die.
Plus, Samus is just she's not a very social creature. She's not the most like I don't know. It could be an interesting dynamic, I guess. Like I love the way they did it in Dread, where she only spoke to the Chozo and she did it in their language. We got any Ravenbeak fans in here?
Yeah. Who is a bird enjoyer?
Kid is.
I'm a bird enjoyer in a way.
Whoa!
Q cut away to Queen Leia eating a bird.
I am liking those. I'm liking those big tail grabbies. That's like a fun. That's a fun grabby thing. Like most of the grabby things in Metroid are gross. That's a fun one.
Grabby.
Kitty, what can I say? Kitty's just hungry.
Kitties love murder.
It just reminded me what a good voice Scythe is.
I mean, to be fair, don't wolves quite enjoy murder too, and foxes. They're not murder connoisseurs like cats are.
No, because we're of the opinion of, does it fit in my mouth? I think I'm gonna try eating it until I am proven that that is the wrong decision.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Bro.
Or you could try the way Teddy does it with food, where the question is it edible? And there's no divergence on the flowchart. The outcome's the same.
Okay, so grapple. So we need to see if we can get the grapple beam. Unless, of course, it needs to be authorized.
Mabel has authorized the grappling beam.
At least reloading the missiles on the Wii isn't as much as exertion as recharging the sword in No More Heroes was.
Oh boy.
Yes, exertion.
Yeah.
I remember motion controls, they could be really interesting. Like you could use them really well, but you could also have really awkward experiences. I remember my dad wanted to try Call of Duty, but he didn't really do well with like the fancy Xbox controls. So we tried getting Modern Warfare for the Wii, and we both got stuck in a house on the first level trying to shoot our way out because we couldn't move the way we like at all.
By the way, I hope you don't mind me emulating a person trying to charge with no more heroes. Freaking wank stick.
Or some of the movements you'd have to make in Skyward Sword.
I'm happy they did a remaster of that.
Yeah. I know that's not everyone's favorite. I actually defend it as being a good game, but I do think it had way too many tutorials and like guardrails.
What's that? What game are we talking about?
Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.
Oh, I haven't played that one since I was a kid. I remember really liking it, but
for the Wii, ooh.
Roshan, if you want to see peak No More Heroes gameplay, check voice text.
Was it involved that?
Yes.
Oh, kitty! Rub it together.
We have a winner.
I recommend doing that to Kitty, and you may not get bitten. There is a chance.
Yeah, they should have just replaced the circle prompt with rotate to take your life into your hands.
Ah, shit, no! Didn't expect to be knocked off like that.
I will say that the cats in my world do know better than to bite, just for random reasons. But not in private though. They will absolutely, if they are your friend, they will, and they feel comfortable with you, they will absolutely bite you just for the hell of it.
The little black cat that lives in my neighborhood.
What does he do?
Before I left, I was giving her scritches, and she's getting all excited. But she's the kind where she gets really overstimulated.
Oh.
Very quickly. And then so she'll bite you and then give you this look like, why did you do that?
Oh.
Like, okay, I'll slow down.
Yeah, that's usually why cats bite you. If that's actually why cats bite you if you rub their belly, because they get overstimulated.
Yeah, makes sense.
There you go. I see that door open, but I'm actually gonna check the other.
Too much good sensation for biting initiated.
I'm sort of like this cat. She also like when you scratch your ears, she just does this constant like. It's very cute. It's very cute.
I'm back. I have chocolate.
Nice.
Congrats.
Gib.
Yeah, but Leia I basically just characterize as the cat of all time.
Yeah.
Just leans into it really hard.
Yeah.
You know, when I said I had chocolate, I half expected Grizz to randomly, spontaneously appear out of nowhere and yell "share."
He's conditioned you for that too, huh?
I'm guessing he does that a lot to you.
Yes, very often.
Grizz does that literally every time I happen to be on call with him, and I say I have some sort of food or something or a drink. He does it in the text chat too, in the watch party chat. Every single time I say, "Oh, I have pizza," or "I have this sort of snack," over, he always replies, "Share."
I mean, I'm just gonna say because he does. He's a bear, you know.
He eats more than I. He eats more than I do, just to give you frame of reference. Because I'm a very large guy. Like I'm like 6'3", and he puts away a fair amount more than me, so it's impressive.
Damn.
I'm running up a place full of vines and piranha plants. This place would be... Kit would love this place.
Yes. I am a carnivorous plant enjoyer. I really want to try... There's a variant of Venus flytrap I want to try to get this next spring that has really, really, really big traps with purple interiors, and it's a cultivar named B52. Just to give you a rough hint of the size.
B52 flower.
It was B7,
Okay, what the
B17
hell
bomber.
did the
I know I was making a joke on the funny name.
Where the hell did the bunnies go? I need to kill you.
It's very rude of them to evade being shot.
There
Fun fact:
you
I'm
are.
currently watching an episode of Lupin Part 3 where Lupin does a heist with a lady in a bunny costume.
Quick, Lupin, get her out of there! Roshan's got her in her sights. Roshan's got a gun.
My
It's like
FF11
it's
cat.
one of the Playboy bunny outfits. Not really like, you know.
Yeah, my FF11 cat girl just fucking jumps up melee. I will say the adventure in 11 is treated much more sardonically than your 14 character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're also called the Warrior of Light. They're treated much more joking than you are as in 14.
Bomb jumping, hooray!
And I mean, it gets just as insane in 11 as it does in 14. Like, you literally become well. Should I spoil? I mean, does anyone care if I?
I'm probably not gonna be playing through 11 anytime soon. Here, to be honest.
Okay, you literally. Hello. You
What's
literally
going on
become,
in here?
Wow, you sound loud and deep. Wow, you sound
The
loud and deep,
climax?
my friend.
Climax.
Loud and deep.
Yep.
Anyways,
Sounds like you were
the
deep
climax.
throating your microphone.
Okay.
I am using a VR headset.
Well,
Oh.
I see.
Can I continue?
Yeah,
go right ahead.
Yeah, so the end of the game literally has you, the climax of the story literally has you fighting an alternate timeline version of yourself as the God of Light.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty funky.
Honestly, a lot. I've heard that some stuff similar to that happens in 13 too. So, like something.
Oh,
I've
dude,
heard
some of the stuff in 13, 13 goes off the rails repeatedly, like only to wrap back around and somehow be on the rails again in time for a sequel and then do it again.
I feel like there's power creep in Final Fantasy as a whole. Like, the early characters are, like, I feel like a lot of the later characters, like from 11, 13, 14, 16, could demolish the earlier character.
Although, one thing that I know some people talk about is they're always like, oh, the plots get really convoluted. Even the first game, the whole Garland time travel thing.
Me.
The whole Garland time travel thing was pretty convoluted for its time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like being convoluted is just part of the Final Fantasy brand at this. Is there a Final Fantasy game that doesn't have like a super convoluted plot? I can't think of one. Like at least in the main line. Even I mean, no, they're all pretty whack. Maybe 5. 5 is probably the simplest. But even then, it has some wacky stuff.
They should. I think they should They should give Final Fantasy games more accurate subtitles, like Final Fantasy 17. If your sister is your aunt and your mother marries your uncle, you'd be your own grandpa.
But yeah,
How
I don't
whack
know.
was Final Fantasy 16 storyline?
I haven't played it because my laptop can't handle it. But
Oh, I thought you
once I get a
did.
better computer, I will play it.
I haven't gotten around to it yet, just because my budget's really limited. But the demo's really, really good.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the story. In general.
It's from what I've understand is a lot of people kind of got a little bit of Game of Thrones vibes, but with a distinctly Final Fantasy angle.
If you've played and liked 14, I've heard that you'll like 6. It's the same writing style, very similar to him.
Well, they definitely fixed the floatiness of 15's combat that was I did not care for all that much.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe this is a hot take. I didn't care much for 15 at all in general, to be honest.
I haven't gotten enough. I feel like the combat isn't. 15 probably has the weakest action combat. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's still fun, but of the sort of like real time game, 15 is probably my least favorite. Although, I mean, it doesn't have that much competition. It has. No, I mean, it has 11, 12. I mean, that's not exactly true. It has some pretty fierce. It has. I guess what I mean by that is that there's not much competition, but the competition it does have is really strong.
Fair.
Yeah.
I still would contend that the Final Fantasy VII Remake games have done my favorite iteration of real-time combat in any Final Fantasy game.
Because it's actually real-time combat instead of ATB. Because it's actually action RPG.
Yeah, the ATB charge things to use your menu items, I think, is a nice way to do that.
I will say, I mean, I don't remember. Does ATB charge does the ATB gauge in 7 charge over time or over actions used?
Both. It charges at a very slow baseline over time, but as you do actions, it also fills it. So if you switch to a character because you want them to have charges faster, like if you switch to Barrett, you can you can attack so you can build his charges faster if you want him to do something in particular, for example.
What if I told you that 11 has a very similar system to that?
It wouldn't surprise me because I think a lot of the design cues from the RTS things kind of informed some of their real time.
I feel like 11 is, in my opinion, the most underrated Final Fantasy because it influences so much in the later games and people don't even realize it because it's so hard to get into.
I feel kind of bad because I played it on my brother's PlayStation back when it came out, but that was kind of a difficult time in my life, so I have almost no recollection of it, and it's not the game's fault, it just was the time.
It's also, I mean, how long did he play it? Because old 11 was brutal. Like, they've added a lot of quality of life.
Yeah, no.
It was rough, and granted, I was used to that. Like my best friend for years prior was into EverQuest, and like I finally told her fuck no on that one. Like she tried to get me to like go the necromancy route, and I'm like, no, this is horrible. I no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Old 11 before they added all the quality of life stuff was like it was as brutal. So thankfully now, I don't think I would have gotten Fallen 11 if it was still like that. I can only 11 nowadays has become a lot closer to 14. They've added an Aetheryte like system.
I'm sure I barely recognize it if I tried it now.
Yeah, no.
It was definitely a different time in terms of game design.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't actually changed the combat itself. It's really just been quality of life. And it's like
everything okay, Zero?
I am just taking the opportunity to fix that. Hold on.
Oh, the stretching?
Oh.
There, it actually looks like a fucking ball now.
Oh, yeah.
Because on my screen, it looks like a fucking oval.
Full lorbification has been achieved. Congrats.
But yeah, I just feel bad for 11 because it is the most. It's because of how hard it is to get into, despite how much it does for it has done for the Final Fantasy franchise. No one knows about it because it's just too hard to get into. So that's why I think it's a really good thing that they're still adding quality of life features.
Yeah.
Like they're finally adding a party finder. That's huge.
And when a company takes a live serious game seriously and not just as a cash grab, that is one of the best assets, is that they can keep it alive and fresh and up with trends and whatever kinds of improvements they see fit to, throw out there.
I mean, this is Square Enix we're talking about. If the executives there could fucking up like war, so I think the MMO division has done a good job of keeping the XX up.
Well, 14 makes more money than pretty much anything. Like, even the 7 series, even though it gets a lot of the spotlight, 14's their big moneymaker.
Yeah. No, I've heard this is just a rumor, so it could be, but I've heard that the cash shop in 14 is the director's way of getting the executives to stay out of it.
Yeah,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's completely hands off on it. He told them, you can run the cash store. It will not be like directly linked into the game. Like, you can't buy stuff from inside the game, like in Gacha or whatever. But he allows them to do whatever with that.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it's. Oh,
guys.
Yep.
Hello.
You all want to join me in entering the breeding room?
Oh.
Jackpot. Twitch, fuck you for making this moment so much less amusing than it could have been.
Welcome to the breeding room.
Adam once told me I'd always end up in a breeding room. I never knew what he meant until I got older and got a Rule 34 account.
I will say that the 14 cash shop isn't very egregious. Like you can't buy. I mean, well, there was one thing I don't like, which is that. I mean, I understand why it's there, but you can buy a story skip. But like. The thing with the story skip is if you're buying that, why are you even playing?
Yeah,
the story is the whole point.
I know some people who have got it, but that's because of starting an alt on a different server, like a different region where you can't just.
Okay, that's that's understandable. I still don't love it.
Oh god, I'm in the ground. Help!
Yeah.
Help!
Oh boy, you're getting. I thought. Oh, okay, you're not quite
in the ground. Help!
I thought Little Birdie was about to. I thought they were about to be introduced to Little Birdie for the first time.
What the hell is my other? There you are. I lost location of my hands. I don't care that my left controller is dying. Fuck off.
It doesn't sound ideal.
I'm afraid your usage of hands has been restricted by Adam Malkovich until further notice. Samus, you have permission to blow your nose.
But yeah, I don't know. And nobody really gets that fussed about the cash shop in 14 because that's like the only thing that you can buy that actually explicitly benefits you in the game. And you could argue that it's at that point, if you're buying a story skip, the point of 14 is the story, right?
That is generally
definitely not pay for power.
Yeah.
Now my Final Fantasy gripe, my biggest gripe game, is not because it does everything bad. Like I'm not going to be as hard on it as some game reviewers were, but I have a lot of problems with 13, and I think chief among them is the fact that the entire game doesn't even start. Like, you can't even do 90% of the things that you can do in the game for the first 6 hours.
Yeah,
not
I
even
have
6,
not
longer than
finished.
that.
Yeah, I don't remember
Like,
exactly
if
the
you
length. I
want
just
to
remember it was long.
actually take the time to explore the world you're in, it can be dozens of hours before
Oh,
you
gee.
get like fully unlocked.
Because the paradigm shift
all the
system is pretty clever. I don't mind it. It does make the boss fights really grindy though, because you have to get them staggered if you want to do
Yeah,
like
that's actually what made me
any
stop.
damage at all.
That's actually what made me stop my playthrough that I was doing, and I still haven't gotten back into it because it just every enemy just got so long.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh,
And at
there we
some
go.
like, there was a point where I was just like, this isn't like it's.
Look at the
I'm not making
fever.
interesting decisions anymore.
La creatura.
Yeah, 16
I got him in the
like
ground to
stack
get
the game
help.
should does it the right way.
Proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
God help me, I'm in the couch. Fuck.
And you didn't even invite JD Vance. That's very inconsiderate.
Oh dear.
I know it's not true, but that meme is one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bitter, so I don't care. Okay, it's true.
By the way, today was Dick Cheney's funeral, and my mom said if you don't have anything to, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. So I barely said anything all day. Little Birdie was actually a decently prepped reveal. It just, I actually didn't mind, like, Little Birdie I actually think is an interesting angle, like, in this game. I actually didn't mind them taking that angle, but how Samus reacts later still irks me. Like, I know I should get over it, but it just bugs the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, I never actually described how 11 is 7.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
there's a thing called the TP bar in 11 that charges as you use your normal attacks, like just your auto attack. And once it reaches 1,000, you can use weapon skill, which are your like powerful abilities. So yeah, it's very similar, and just like
Yeah,
an
sounds like
ATB
it.
system, it charges up to 3.
Yeah,
only
that definitely
difference is
sounds like
that-
it has a lot of DNA in common then.
Yeah. 11 really was the foundation of a lot of the action style for.
It was
Or at
it
least-
was
at
it was
least-
admirably experimental.
Yeah. And it's still very I mean, the MMOs are still controversial. I've heard of people who just don't play the MMOs because they're the MMOs, which is understandable.
MMOs have a reputation as a genre that I don't think helps, even though I found 14 really enjoyable. I actually
sorry.
want to get back into it just because I actually found like the community and the pacing and everything all pretty well thought out.
Yeah, well, 14 is built differently from most MMOs, where until you get to the like very end of the story, you can play it as like almost completely single player
Am I
game.
alive? Am I in the ground? No, I'm good. Stop! Shut up! I don't care about the left controller having low battery!
You need an Energizer Bunny.
Don't put them near my FF11 character. They're getting shot.
The Energizer Bunny in like 10,000 years, he's all ravaged, he's got holes in his ears, he's died 1,000 times over. I just keep going and going and going.
Trying to think. There's an item on the other side here, but I'm trying to figure out how to get to it.
I would help, except my memory in this game is even worse than most because the environments were, even by my standards,
I will say one thing about 11 is that it is, unlike 7 Remake, attacks are dice rolls.
Oh yeah.
So when it comes to there's an accuracy stat, and whether you hit them is a dice roll.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I see now. You couldn't get to it before because it was covered by the holo screen.
Oh.
Mm.
Smart. The dragon is smart.
Yeah, it's much further. Yeah, so because it's dice rolls, you can't have situations where you are right in front of the enemy and you miss.
I've always
Understandable though. It's a PS2 game.
I've always found that sort of thing. Weirdly kind to me in that era. Like in the original Final Fantasy VII, for example, I had an absurdly good death blow rate. Like every time I used that command, so I used that instead of regular attacks, basically, when it was equipped. Because I had a weirdly good, like, statistically improbable ratio of that working.
Interesting. Yeah.
Fucking less controllers, low battery. I don't care.
It's just really, really. Okay, now this area. Am I the only one that
how much
thinks
it
it's Battle
wants to
Creek
be
from
filled
Halo?
up, but god damn it.
This just looks like Battle Creek from Halo. I will insist. This
Yeah.
area.
Oh, I'm at the point where killing bunnies isn't really Mario. I'll actually have to go find a new grinding area. Sad.
You are so merciful to bunny kind. Thank you so very, very much.
You're welcome. I've spared them this day.
You spared them after you slaughtered so many.
I have decided now that because I am merciful and bored and just very, very kind, and I've kind of cleaned out this area, that I will spare you.
Pretty much. Also. So, what the heck is that?
Now it's time to kill some crabs and monkeys.
I believe that is a Dodongo. I believe. I just made every Nintendo fan ever just like get a Phantom Pain somewhere.
That's what that sound was, and it was just the kitties.
Phantom Pain. I'll remember that from Metal Gear.
God, I need to give the Metal Gear games another go one of these days, because it's been a hot minute since I've done them.
I'm pretty good on. I played Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm good on that.
We'd love to join on your live streams whenever you're streaming. Says Lux. Kumi? Lux. I apologize. I'm very tired. Oh no. Your energy is the same as Dex's left controller. Those eyeball dinosaurs, man, I don't like those guys. Good dodging, Chief.
Especially since they have a mouth for an anus.
A manus, if you will.
What?
Let me go.
Uh-oh.
Let me go.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Yeah, I hate those things.
There you go.
You okay?
Hey, it ain't telling me that it needs. Okay, never mind. I fucking spoke too soon. My left controller really wants to be filled up, man.
Oh.
This is some bullshit. Shut up.
Your controller wants to be
And
filled,
of
you
course,
say?
it's the left one, my non-dominant hand. I guess I'm using my right too much. So it's getting a little lonely over here.
Oh boy.
I don't know what it says about my handwriting that even I'm not entirely sure what I've written with my dominant hand and non-dominant hand.
You know, half the time when I look at my
imagine.
whenever I look at my handwriting, I'm trying to figure out what enchantment table means. Minecraft enchantment table.
I think mine looks like a breakdancing chicken went through some ink and then, you know, rolled across some paper. My dad was a doctor, though, so it could always get worse. I promise. In fact, one time we were playing this game, it was called Balderdash, and it's a game about bluffing. And my dad, we'd periodically have to pull him aside because we couldn't read what his bluffs supposedly were, you know, the person reading them out. So we were on this one, and he was kind of tired of getting pulled aside, so I was trying my best, and I thought I figured it out. And he'd written the Sons of Liberty, and I read out the Sows of Secrecy. It was, close enough, really. You're right, you know?
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Some stereotypes are true, though. Doctor's handwriting, oh boy. Good, back into rooms you can't see anything in.
No, surprisingly, that's actually not that true for my parents. Their handwriting is pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, at least much better than mine.
I think, in my case, I think I've sort of developed a theory that the more you use a computer, the more your handwriting suffers for it.
Are you gonna tell me that I need to fill you up again?
I mean,
well,
not on stream,
fucking-
but, like, maybe later.
No, not you. I couldn't even finish my sentence before my left controller is crying about me.
I was about to say, I thought I can't even finish a sentence before you interject.
Before I ruin
Look at that
everything.
frickin' guy.
Oh. Why'd he so long, though?
You can't just ask for someone's long kid.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was kind of insensitive, huh?
You know what that reminds me of? Your Kit's sudden fascination with pudding spoons.
I can't. It still cracks me up, even though it's so stupid.
I don't remember the context behind this, honestly.
Okay, so I was really, really high on my meds one night, and I found in one of my roommate's spoons is like a teaspoon, and it's so long, it's absurd, like it's inhumanly long. I have no idea why on earth anyone would need a spoon that long, and I marveled at it for like 5 minutes, like cracking up, and then I posted it online, and it's like, "Go to bed, Kit, you're high."
And you want to know what didn't help? That's the
that?
same day that we introduced Kit to Common Writer Vram.
No, I forgot that did line up. I forgot about that.
Common Writer Vram, who was pudding based, that had frickin' long spoons attached to what would be his earmuffs. Oh,
I still can't look at that spoon without giggling. It's even now.
Do you want me to put up an image of
Certainly a
Conan
design.
Rome?
Yes, please. For
Yeah, I will.
It's not the spoon bending, it's my mind. No, idiot, that's a fork.
We can voice text.
Man, what the fuck?
And we'll see Combinator Braum.
The spoons just are...
Man, he just looks like candy corn.
The spoons... Okay, my spoon's longer than that, actually, if you can believe it. Like, that's how stupidly long this spoon is.
Why does that sound like an indie one?
Don't know.
Because this is a stream with furries in it. And there's also a thing called spooning.
Yes. What about the Spoonie one?
What about his weird show called Spooning with Spoonie?
That does sound like a thing he'd do.
A bat credit card.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I got squinched.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, and you don't even get your Sailor Moon detransformation sequence when you die quickly. That's the biggest that's the biggest
Hey,
shame.
Kit. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yes.
Team 4-Star put out a new thing yesterday. It was Sailor Moon Abridged.
Oh yeah, need to watch that.
Oh boy.
It was very funny. I watched it. It's hilarious.
Are they going to make a fun of Zoisite and are they going to make fun of Zoisite and the Deke dub, or is it more faithful to the original?
Does it mention the
It's
whole
using the
dress?
Japanese. Team 4-Star has elected to use most of the Japanese character names, but they're making fun of some of the Deke dub voices.
Gotcha. That in hindsight, Zoisite probably was definitely what is something I should have flagged. I should have clocked for being bisexual sooner.
Defeated by mini-skirted miscreants.
I just remember I actually kind of I had a little bit of a dumb, sort of infatuation with Zoisite when that was still first airing. And at one point I'm just sitting there, and buddy comes by and he goes, "In Japan, that's a dude." I'm like, bullshit.
Should I get a...
I need to show it. I should show it to you, kid. It's very funny.
I'd probably enjoy that. Sailor Moon was one of the very first anime thingies I ever saw.
Nice. I actually still have not properly watched that show.
Did you ever watch Revolutionary Girl Athena?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a late 90s one, written by Enikido before he did Fully Cooley, and directed by a guy who worked on a bunch of Sailor Moon and wanted to tell some stories that couldn't be done in the world. So he made one of the queerest animes imaginable.
Nice.
That doesn't surprise me at all, because Fully Cooley is very surreal and very, gets very much into, identity shit.
Hey, sailor sluts, need a ride?
I've heard the English. I've seen the Japanese enough now that when I went back to see the Deke dubs and they do Nephrite, I'm like, good God, get that guy a cough drop. Jadeite was a fool. I'm like, whoa, yeah, dang.
Fuck Jadeite though. Yeah, fuck Jadeite.
Nobody likes Jadeite. Literally no one liked Jadeite. That's the funny. That's great.
No, that's literally a line from the abridged thing, because it covers like a really giant chunk of the show.
Why are you over there? Why is there two of you now? God damn it!
Literally, they go fuck Jadeite though. Yeah, fuck Jadeite. Multiple times.
I will
Oh,
admit,
shit.
that dumb tiny baby peanut brain kit, when that show first aired, actually got genuinely emotional at Nephrite's ending. But then Zoisite was really, really cute, so I was like, okay, never mind, I forgive you.
Guys, I have something really interesting to say.
What?
I had my suspicions.
Dan, I want to watch it again.
What?
The
Do
thing
you
we were just
understand?
talking about.
The funniest thing about Team 4 Star's adaptations is some of them are like legitimately, like, you get basically the content of the show in just a very accessible and funny way.
Yeah.
I sent it in voice text.
I would legit rather watch Team 4 Star's coverage of like a good chunks of Dragon Ball Z than the actual show.
The last episode was just incredible.
Yes. Yeah, I posted it in voice text. If you want to watch it.
Okay, thank you. I may need to go take some ibuprofen. I'm getting really achy again. I thought that was kind of done with last night, but maybe not.
Get the thing.
I also probably had computer neck today because I was getting real mad at some of the details of the code. They were using this thing. They were just using this thing called just file. Make your files just work, and I'm like, bullshit. All right, be back in a bit.
A good line in that 7-minute British video that made me laugh was, if I bend over, this miniskirt's becoming a belt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep.
Guys, want to know if would you guys like a fun fact?
Sure.
You should always pet the cat, or you will make them very sad when they want to be pet. And that will end very poorly for you. This is a true statement and not at all feline propaganda.
Where the fuck am I? Oh god, I'm being munched alive again. Shut up, left controller!
You good?
No, I'm not. And the worst part is that I put a new set of batteries into this like just last week. What the fuck?
Last week you say?
Yeah. And I haven't touched my VR in about like 5 days. My right controller is completely full. My left one is wanting to just Alt F4.
It's my favorite Final Fantasy thing. Shooting a crab on the side with a shotgun.
By the way, Lexikumi, I do wish to apologize. The my Discord server is a private one. I do apologize.
Yes.
So while I was gone, did Samus recollect about that time Adam Malkovich? He used to conclude meetings with thumbs up. I would always give my thumbs down as, you know, acknowledgement of my orders and rejection of him calling me
don't
lady.
want Vor right now. Let me go.
At which point, he'd give me another Federation finger-based gesture full of meaning.
Okay, but Zero, what if it was Leia? Would you want it then?
No.
Oh, you're getting bitten later.
Sweeten the deal, why don't you? Oh, speaking of Vor, I feel bad for Kraid and Dread. I actually legit felt bad having to fight Kraid and Dread because I'm like, oh man, they were not nice to you. I had to do terrible things to your tummy.
You know, I was thinking about it, how dangerous Anthros would actually be if they existed. Like, cats can already be a little interesting. And now they're as big as people.
If cats were any bigger, I doubt we'd be able to keep skyscrapers standing up or things on shelves of any height up.
Oh, we're dealing
Anything else I need to know? I don't know. But I'll bring it all up as it becomes relevant.
Let me heal, let me heal, let me heal. Thank you.
That was close. Those guys are a pain. Oh, by the way, this is a remix of the Super Metroid, boss themes. Not everybody catches that. I like that you get to like pump your arm cannon like a shotgun between missiles. Like there's something very satisfying about that click.
By the way, yay, here's another one. Yay! I've made it to more area. Woo! Bro.
Oh, those are cool. Bubbles.
Who could forget my favorite Sailor Scouts? The Sailor, we're totally cousins, bro. That's why we smooch.
I know about that whole thing.
Powers-wise and personality-wise, I was always a Sailor Jupiter fan.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of Sailor Moon at all.
I haven't been in a long time, but it's got kind of a place in my memory just because it was very novel for me when it first dropped.
I never watched it, so I didn't know it.
You should watch the Team 4-star thing. It's genuinely hilarious.
I just think it's funny that in Japan they're called Sailor Senshi because I remember thinking like whatever military is deciding to issue like miniature miniskirts, you know, kudos.
Sure something. Sub-Sailor sluts need around.
Do they reference the fact that Jadeite literally gets run over by a plane?
No.
Oh. That was one of my favorite parts of the originals. They run his ass over and he goes back to Queen Beryl like all disheveled. He's like, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Sheesh.
No, he just kind of shows up and then gets killed. they blow through it. The abridged episode they put out like really blows through stuff.
To be fair, there's not much to blow through. A lot of it's very, very, very repetitive, and getting to the actual plot points, you could probably slice.
Like, one of the last things that happens is literally Sailor Mars burning Jadeite to death.
And then in the English dub, there's the Negaverse.
Yeah.
That's a very unfortunate name to call it.
I do love the theme in the Deke dub, though. Like, that was some kick-ass music.
Yeah.
Even if it completely fucking lies.
Yeah. Oh, the diffusion beam. I like the diffusion beam. That's one of my favorites in this.
Left, right, next words out of your mouth are going to be followed by your teeth. And I like how they address the barrel as "Yes, Queen." It's great. That's hilarious.
It's a pity we had to part ways with Nephrite. He always read my horoscopes the best.
Freaking. Hey,
I'm gonna seduce a middle schooler.
Fuck.
And then one of the other kings is like, Nephrite is not coming back alive.
If I'm not mistaken, Nephrite's like 400 years old, so the age gap's even worse than that.
Yeah.
I was looking through my phone, and I just hear on my headset, it's like, I'm gonna seduce a middle schooler. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's a line of dialogue from a funny thing. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's from a funny thing, but like, still, that was out of pocket for me to listen to.
I mean, yeah.
I remember. I remember even at the time, I'm like, bro, like, you're 400 years old, like, you should be dating her great grandma. How do you think he's gonna be in the afterlife when they're alive there? How are you here? I died protecting a middle schooler. Aw, that's sweet. Who I had totally gotten to fall in love with me. Okay, hell button.
I'm not a cat. I'm not a dog either.
You would like Luna and Artemis, and Artemis. That's not right. What's his name? Damn it, the
white one.
Venus's cat. Yeah. It's something. It's not Artemis. It's something like that.
Ooh,
You'd like
Artemis.
them. You'd like them, Roshan, because they're talking cats. And they're also like the most openly flirtatious couple in the entire show, which is very funny.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Artemis. Luna and Artemis are their names.
Oh, it is Artemis. Oh, okay.
It's Artemis. And look, post a picture of them in voice text.
Yeah, I haven't. It's been a while since I've actually. My recollection is. It's been 89 years.
Kitties. Enjoy the kitties, Roshan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen her before.
Oh, and I love the Luna gives Usagi an identity theft pen. That was a fun trick. I also liked one thing I do like in the Deke version. I also have to admit was that they made Tuxedo Mask even more of a brat, or they made like to her.
Yeah.
Like they made him such a dick, but like in a very playful way that I enjoy.
Let me see.
Yeah, I actually haven't. It's wild that like time is so weird because like I remember watching giving them a watch when the remastered ones or whatever came to Hulu, and I remember like revisiting a few of them, just a few of the more notable episodes, just to kind of like refresh or whatever. And it was pretty wild how different the Deke dub was.
Yeah. Sailor Moon is one where I have come to understand it has very weird release history in America in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was from the time when they were still calling it Japanimation.
Yeah. I also know that apparently there was a semi-recent release where, for some reason, they tinted all the footage pink, and nobody's sure why they did that.
Oh yeah, that was strange. Someone probably decided it was to appeal to girls.
Even though that completely destroys the color palette of the show.
Yes.
See, it's like a metaphor, you know? You're saying, like, pink is a state of mind, a worldview, man.
Freaking eat soup.
Samus, are you using a thing I said you couldn't use? No, Adam. Okay.
It's also one of those things that is just more proof of how poorly Toei Animation takes care of their old masters.
Mm-hmm.
They do not take care. They do not save good quality copies of their old shows like at all.
Hey, hey, Satoshi, you got any toilet paper? No, but I have a couple of seasons of Sailor Moon if you're desperate.
Oh my god.
Oh, my fucking hand!
It's just very frustrating. Especially
it
with,
makes you
with,
feel
with,
better. The rage doesn't just extend to animation. As a software developer, the fact that a lot of their companies would just flat out delete their master copies the second they pushed to production.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the ports of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 had to be, like, completely reverse engineered because there was barely anything of them left, and it's why the Silent Hill remakes were such a disaster. Or HD release, rather.
Oh, did you see that Rebecca Heinemann from Interplay died the other day? She was the one who had preserved the only remaining copy of Fallout 1's source code.
Dang.
Oh, damn. Yeah, pour one out.
I've actually never played Fallout 1.
It's very
Fallout
different,
1 is
but
really interesting.
Yeah. It is a
I know it
lot
was
of
more
fun.
of a
The writing is
traditional RPG.
amazing, but yeah, it's like the old Baldur's Gate where it's almost top-down.
Have you guys seen
I recommend.
how,
I
like...
definitely. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Have you guys seen how, like, every modern release of Dragon Ball Z just looks like shit?
Yep, because
Yeah,
they
but I
can't be
believe you.
bothered to, because their it still decays over time, and they never treated it well.
Oh shit! Goku's gone Super Saiyan Blurple.
It's more like for some reason the early 2000s DVD releases look okay, but they're heavily censored. Then they did a series of uncut DVDs that were also pretty okay quality, that they're fine, but they didn't finish the whole show. And then they did the orange brick box sets, which, my god, the video quality on those is awful because they cropped all the episodes to 16:9 and DNR'd them to hell, and for some reason oversaturated the color palette to an insane degree.
I will fucking murder you!
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
And like, no future release of Dragon Ball Z after that has properly fixed all the issues.
If you do ever want to play the original Fallout games, because like quality it's interesting you mentioned Dragon Ball Z because like it's really weird. Re-releases always have varying quality, but like if you ever do want to play the old Fallout games, usually DOS boxing it is how you want to get the quality there. And although two's difficulty is a little much for me. I struggled with 2 a lot.
Pretty rough, yeah.
Like there was some save scumming going on in there. I think a lot of times these things weren't preserved because a lot of times they genuinely didn't think that there would like need to be a preservation, I think. And in other cases, I think the idea of re-releasing stuff, it's kind of half-assed because it's usually the expense versus return is usually kind of dubious.
Yeah.
I mean, it still sucks, but I just think, like, especially on like the video game side of things, I get why they would delete some of the master copies because that was when hard drives weren't like the price of potato chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for the next couple of days,
biological
Fallout 1 and 2 were on sale at GOG.
Oh.
Biological experiment floor. It might be a good idea to go back and save. Oh shit, I can't go back.
Because as we know, biological experiments in the Metroid universe never go wrong, ever.
Also, the state of the audio masters for Dragon Ball Z is awful too, because they threw out the original audio masters too. And they're
You get
gone.
the voices so distorted that you end up with King Hiccolo.
That happened when they came to do the DVD release of Macross Plus. They completely lost the audio for the last episode, so they got David Hayter to come in and redub Bryan Cranston's character.
Oh wow!
Actually, the newest Blu-ray release that came out in America, I have had the dub restored because they found it.
Oh wow!
Though it's a bonus feature, not the primary audio track, because they found it too late to make it the primary audio track.
Still a bit of interesting bit of history.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, the tentacles heard us talking about Japan. Run, Sam. This is the part of the game where I really like the atmosphere. Like I think they got that right. At least.
Did you know that David Hayter voiced Lupin III once?
No, for some reason my brain skipped a beat and went to Bill Hader, and I'm like, wait, really?
No, David Hayter.
Yeah, after you mentioned that,
Solid
I
Snake.
went to check out some clips, and that's interesting listening to. Because it's so unmistakably him, and he's. For
I
me,
have fallen into the
Snake,
giant.
so-
Yeah.
I fell into the giant purple anus.
That's how you get to Gemini Man.
I was about to say something very not Twitch safe. Stop.
Another voice actor who has voiced Lupin is, Sonny Strait voiced Lupin multiple times in some of the TV movie dubs. He was Krillin in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Sonny Davis didn't voice Lupin the Third. I did. Sonny's the devil.
Sonny Chiba?
No. Sonny Strait.
That's still my favorite Adam Sandler movie. There's only a few that I would ever say that I actually kind of liked. That was one of them.
Oh, fun fact, Sonny Chiba's in Gavan.
Oh!
In literally one episode.
Cool.
I would be careful about my contract if you're going to voice Krillin or Yamcha and be like, I don't know if this bodes well for my career. I'm going to die a lot.
Yeah, Sonny Chiba shows up in an episode of Gavan and his character dies.
Oh boy.
Eh.
Trying to find
I once
one of my...
I once broke a conversation by saying that Krillin is the Chief O'Brien of Dragon Ball.
And you know the reason Sonny Chiba appeared in that show?
What's that?
Because the actor who played the protagonist was one of the like, how do I put it? Sonny Chiba was the protagonist actor's mentor, basically.
Ah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what the hell am I supposed to look for here. I have no
They were
idea.
very close friends, so he got Sonny appear in that show.
If you're looking for the clitoris, it can't be terribly far considering what you just filled through.
The actor who played Gavan was Kenji Oba. And you want to know what Kenji Oba's most famous for aside from Gavan?
What?
Being the bald guy in Kill Bill.
Oh, there's now a new
right, yeah.
Austin
Wasn't he also in 36 Chambers of Shaolin?
I don't know what that is.
Classic kung
So
fu
there's a
film.
new record at the auction. A Superman comic book just got sold for $9 million at an auction.
Okay.
Which one?
The 1939.
The Christy Nome episode where he shoots Crypto.
Yeah, Superman #1 from 1939 was sold for a little over $9 million.
Good grief.
Can't find where the heck I'm supposed to look at.
It was only protected by a stack of old newspapers in a cardboard box, but its condition still drew a 9 on a 10-point comic rating scale.
My dad has in preservation one of the original Spider-Man, one of the very first like I think he's got like the first 3 Spider-Man issues or something.
Oh wow.
Okay.
They're like we actually have those in a safe given like we aren't sure what like I checked their worth lately, but like that's how seriously we take it.
Okay, Tourmaline, I need your help on this. I can't find what the hell I'm supposed to be looking.
Yeah, which area are you in?
I'm in the sector 1.
Google one giant purple anus and nothing bad will happen. I promise. Honest. Trust me.
What's your source, bro? Trust me.
My source is I made it the fuck up.
You know,
Okay, well,
it's funny that you
I'm-
say that because I'm currently watching the YouTuber that made that quote, Maxor.
That's one of my favorite.
Isn't that like a Metal Gear reference?
Yeah, the memes. The meme they put that they put it to Metal Gear. They put it to Metal Gear videos.
Revengeance.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Maxor from Chaotic.
No. I mean, to be fair, the guy is chaotic.
2025.
Yes.
His videos are literally brain stimuli on crack.
Yeah. Extreme
Nice.
ADHD.
Nice argument you've got there, Senator. Try backing it up with a source. My source is I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, I think
It's
that was
still one of
like
my
his
favorites.
final. Yeah, that was like his final video on Metal Gear Revengeance.
Yeah.
Back when Rick still had a politics channel on his server, I was told I was not allowed to use that GIF more than once a week.
Zero, can you bring up the map for a sec?
I am
Okay,
right
guys, I'm
there.
sorry. My gut's kind of churning again. I think I'm probably gonna get
If I can find a save
washcloth
point.
and lay down.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a save. As soon as I get to a save point, I'm gonna call it.
Gotcha. Well, happy 100 subscribers. Thank you.
Thank
Congrats on being able to play this.
I'm glad I was here for the babying.
The baby. It's a baby.
I will say, I actually really loved the Baby Metroid narrative, like the story in Super Metroid. And that's so weird coming to this game after that, because like even though Super Metroid was very minimalist, you legit feel terrible when the Baby Metroid sacrifices itself. And
Yeah.
and so it was kind of weird coming into this where I'm like, hey, baby, maybe we should have let Mother Brain win that one.
Okay, bottom right
just
in
realized it's
back,
8.
there's a defective hologram. You bomb that. I think that's the part you're up to.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Good
See ya.
night, Kit.
So yeah.
I'll
If
try
you're
not
talk-
to. I'll try not to take. I'll try not to take 2 allergy pills instead of ibuprofen, as I very nearly did this morning.
Oh,
so hopefully
yeah.
that'll go better for me.
I see the, yeah, I see the door back there, but I don't see.
Gee, I sure wish they'd release an edition of an edition of the Macross Plus Blu-ray set that I can actually put with my other Macross Blu-rays. That'd be nice.
Okay, so you said on the bottom right there's a defective hologram, and I bombed that. I already did. I'm further ahead than that. I dropped down through a giant purple flower thing.
Okay.
Shit! Crap! Dropped my phone right in the crack between my bed and my.
Uh-oh.
Shit!
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me a lot too.
Have you done the security drones yet?
Yes. Further ahead than that.
Okay.
I might have to head out soon myself. I'm feeling sleepy. That'll stay because I think we're gonna end soon.
Oh, the War Wasp. Have you fought the boss?
Boss? No.
Okay.
Hey, Tourmaline, have you, how much do you know about the, the Macross Plus Blu-ray set that came out in America?
Nothing.
What if I told you that the 2 discs are stuffed inside of a gigantic art book that is genuinely the largest book I own.
Huh.
And it's so big that it couldn't even fit on most of my bookshelves, and I can't put it with the rest of the Macross Blu-rays.
Oh dear.
Important question. Can Kitty bite it?
No. Do you have any idea how expensive that Macross Plus Blu-ray set was because of that fucking gigantic book? Do you have any idea how expensive that was?
No.
No.
Oh, you don't want to know. Like almost $200.
I have experiences with my cats biting expensive electronics.
Jeez.
They don't have a very good idea of price, unfortunately.
No, they do not. They do not understand the concept of money.
Leia does, but she is not a real cat.
So you're in that room, but it hasn't triggered the wasps?
No, it hasn't triggered the wasps.
I say Blu-rays plural when the only American Macross Blu-rays out right now are plus and zero.
That's still plural.
Yeah. With Macross 2 coming someday.
Okay, so what am
Because
I...
it's been a year and a half since that Kickstarter ended and it still hasn't shipped.
Okay, Tourmaline, any word
Yeah,
on what
I'm looking. I'm trying to look, but the only things I can find are talking about what to do during the boss fight, not how to actually start anything.
Might need to look up a video then.
Yeah.
Why am I hungry? I haven't put a fucking cheeseburger and fries for dinner.
Cheeseburger.
Kitty has cheeseburger.
Old kitty like cheese. Ah, why isn't this boss fight starting? What am I supposed to fucking look at? Why does a boss fight?
Why can't the people who write walkthrough guides actually name the videos instead of just part 1, part 2?
Or they put their information inside the information thing. You try looking up the boss name, it'll show the beginning of the boss fight.
Bro, I swear, sometimes these, like, damage roll games, damage roll RPGs, make your character look like a moron. You can't shoot an enemy that's like 5 feet in front of them.
Oh boy. This kind of nonsense is so fucking... Another one of the reasons why this game is considered one of the worst.
Is it the worst or the worst? Or the worst Metroid games?
I think it's considered the worst.
I see.
Both from frustrating design and from the story.
Yeah. The second worst being the original Metroid. Because it has the original Legend of Zelda problem of you getting lost way too.
Okay, if you look around very carefully, there's some tiny little bugs crawling around on the ground, and you have to focus on one of them.
On the ground?
Oh,
Yeah, like near one of those like lit up plants. In the distance, somewhere there'll be like a small group of bugs.
That's what I'm... There.
There, yeah.
So fucking
Can you?
stupid.
There you go.
So fucking stupid.
Old games are rough sometimes when it comes to story design, or quest design, and all that stuff. There's
This
some
one doesn't
stuff
even
that
have any excuse. It's like not that old.
That's true. I mean, it's a couple decades old, right? Early Wii game, I think. I don't know. I don't actually know when this released, but I'm guessing it's Wii, or it's early Wii. I'm gonna actually look it up, so I'm not just saying random bullshit.
Yeah, 15 years. And made by the guys who did Ninja Gaiden, so normally they really know how to do these kind of action games, but
Mm.
having a boss not trigger until you do something archaic like that is just stupid.
I'm just saying because FF11 is terrible when it comes to quest design. That when it comes to making intuitive quest design. If I didn't have a wiki, like I know why it's like that. It's because they're like, oh, you want players to talk to each other. And I mean, it's a bad way to make players talk to each other to make quest design shit. It's one of the things I don't like about 11. Or just older, like, older MMOs and RPGs in general. Although I guess the Final Fantasy game, the single player, pretty great. But yeah, as you said, this game doesn't really have an excuse. If it's 2010. Developers should know by this point how to make more intuitive quest design.
Especially developers with such a good record.
Is this a game of like trouble to development or anything?
I think they did have like their beat team working on it, and struggling with time constraints from Nintendo.
Yeah, usually when a good team makes it bad, it's because
Damn
they
it, why
have some
don't
sort of
target the...
unusual circumstances.
Got him. Come on, heal. Heal. Fuck. Damn it. I couldn't... There was no way I could dodge it and do all that stuff at the same time.
Unfortunately.
There we go, finally. Fucking finally. Hey look, it's the baby bird again.
Some creatures use the powers of others to capture their prey. Watching this disgusting beast, I felt as though it was feeding off my power as well. At the same time, a thought crossed my mind. That howl I heard earlier, could this creature have been the source?
Samus, head to the biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility in that exam center. The other members are en route. Quickly, go meet them there.
There's an item there I wanna get. I need to see if there's a portal somewhere. Energy part. If I could get in there. There we go, found it. Whee! You know what's dumb? Energy part, also known as, we don't have as many energy tanks that would be in a normal game, So we're going to basically turn it into freaking heart pieces. There. Now I can finally... There we go. Now I can finally stop this for now.
Yippee.
Yippee! Yippee!
Yippee! Yep. So to everyone who was watching, thank you all for joining us. We're going to go ahead and set up a raid, and we'll see you all next time. Wow, this game fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So everyone, thank you all for joining us. We're going to go ahead and set up a raid. Let's see here. Let's see who's available to raid. Available to raid. Available to raid.
All the rating.
Go ahead and raid Rick Griffin. They're playing more Power Watch Simulator 2.
Nice.
Hey, Brave, you'll like who they have here.
Oh boy.
It's Sammy.
Nice.
So everyone who's watching, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for the 100 followers. I am going to try and see about setting up the whole thing where people can actually subscribe to me and stuff. Just I've been busy with work and everything, so I haven't had a chance to do all the stuff for it yet. So thank you all for joining us. So we'll see you all next time, even though I've said that like 4 times already. Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.